Hey there gang, Glenn here, and today I've got another new box to show you that we've never unboxed before. And this month's box is called Comic Pop Box, as many of you guessed on Facebook this week. Comic Pop Box is a themed box. I call it a regular themed box in that it doesn't have, licensing deals or exclusive deals with anybody. It's a general collectibles box. It's $23.99 a month. Some things that are a little bit different. Number one, they don't lock you in, so you can either get a single box or you can subscribe. If you subscribe, they cost a little bit less, 10% less, and you can cancel anytime that you want to. So up to the day before the box gets processed. So that's a little bit different. Also, if you either subscribe or get a box, your first box goes out within just a couple of days. So in this case, since I ordered, I'm thinking it was probably March 2nd, maybe March 3rd. I don't know if I'm getting the March box or the February box. The February box was The Walking Dead. The March box is Batman vs. Superman. So we'll see which theme I got. Fairly good size box. Again, $23.99. They promote themselves on their website as being a box of collectibles, and I might not get the same box as somebody else. So not quite a custom box, but they fill the boxes with what they have, and some of those items might be different than somebody else's. So I'm interested to see the way my box compares to other boxes and kind of see if there's differences there. So here we go. Let's get it started. This is also one of the rare boxes nowadays, and this generally comes from a place of being a new box, is that come in a priority mail box. You don't see that very much anymore. Most box companies have their own logoed box. And you know what? I've always been of the opinion that it doesn't matter to me that much, if it's a fancy box, but it does kind of psychologically lend a certain excitement to opening a box if it's a cool looking box. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Everything in some interesting bubble wrap there. A card, enjoy your new box from Comic Pop. Alright, we are going to start with the Funko item. Always cool to get. And it is a Joker Dorbz. So this one obviously is Batman vs. Superman, or Batman and Superman. So this is the March box, and this one is Dorbz. This is the number. Can't quite tell what that number is because I have my glasses on, but the number 28 Dorbz from Batman Series 1. That's the Joker. Don't have that one, so that's a good start. We've got some Batman socks. I've got, 2 or 3 pair of Batman socks, but I don't have these. I actually like these socks because they're not so stocking material socks. These are actual Batman vs. Superman. They've got the different logos on there. They're good looking socks. I like the fact that there's a Superman logo, a Batman logo, and the Superman v Batman logo. So that's kind of cool. Nice socks. We got something wrapped separately in bubble wrap. Looks like it might be a shot glass type thing. And indeed it is. It is a ceramic shot glass, which is something you don't see every day. And it's Batman. It's got Batman's suit with his texture, with his abs and everything on there. That's kind of interesting. Never seen a shot glass quite like that before. So there's a Batman shot glass. We have got some Batman dog tags. I'm not a big fan of the dog tags. This is another product from BioWorld that makes a lot of these kind of belts and necklaces and keychains and that kind of thing. And this one is kind of a light plastic Batman one, and then a metallic metal one that says Gotham City. So kind of a dog tag set. Again, not really thrilled with dog tags. I don't have much use for them, but as dog tags go, these aren't bad. All right, looks like we've got a shirt, and this is a Superman shirt. And see, license, again, it's another BioWorld product, which these boxes get a lot for superheroes. And there's your Superman. This is kind of an interesting Superman shirt in that the logo's kind of odd. It doesn't have the yellow inside. It has blue. It's like the rest of the shirt. So it gives the shirt kind of a... it looks red on camera, but it's very orange. It's like an orange and blue Superman shirt. Nice and big. I like the size. I think it's going to fit well. And it's a very, a simple Superman shirt that it's hard to argue with. So there we go. Next, we've got a Wayne Kent presidential campaign sticker. Wayne Kent 16. Then we've got a little mini art frame. Got Batman in silhouette there. Let's take it out and see if anything else to this. Nope, that's pretty much it. That's just the backing. So we've got Batman in a little white frame there. Not too bad. And that's pretty much it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish items if you count the little sticker. And they on their website they say 7 to 9 items. So they're 7, but just barely 7. Okay, let's look at the box a little bit in depth. All right, I generally start with the clothing. Again, the shirt is nice, not bad. Again, it's definitely orange, not red as it appears on the screen. This isn't a bad shirt. It is a licensed shirt. Obviously, it is a BioWorld shirt. I don't mind the shirt. It's nice and simple. I like the simple shirts. And the blue one I'll wear quite a bit. So that's a plus for the item. I can't go wrong with the Dorbs. This is the other big thing in the box for me. Since I don't have this Dorbs, it's going to go right down there on the shelf. And I dig that. The socks are nice. I like that the socks are, for the most part, real socks. They're not that really thin, hosey material. The Batman... this Batman dog tags I could do without, to be honest. The shot glass is okay. I have very limited use for that. The sticker is kind of a throw-in item. And honestly, this print doesn't thrill me that much. It's a little bit underwhelming. And a little bit, for me, on the boring side. So, not too terrible of a box for a first one. It's got your typical box items. Nothing really jumped out at me and said, oh, wow, comic pop box. This is different. Very general, very typical box for these kind of themed boxes. Not bad. I will say that the only thing that denoted Batman versus Superman was these two items. Everything else was either Batman or Superman, and mostly, things that had nothing at all to do with the movie. This Batman logo is from the Michael Keaton type Superman or Batman era. Obviously, Joker's not in the movie. You got solo Batman, you got solo Batman, you got solo Superman. So, again, for a Batman versus Superman box, it's more a Batman and Superman box, which I'm okay with. But I just wanted to point that out. Again, I'm kind of meh on this box, to be honest. Individually, the items are fine. It's just nowadays, the expectation for these boxes is that there's something that's really gonna set it apart from every other box. And to me, this is very much in the sea of sameness. You've got a Funko item, you've got a shirt. You've got the hangable item, which is normally either the dog tag or a keychain or something like that. A key holder, that kind of thing. You've got that. You've got a sticker. You've got another wearable. You've got something, an art print of some sort. And this, as print goes, is very simple. Not that much to write home about. So, again, not a thrilling box. I don't mind giving this one a B- because I think the value is there. You're talking about between the Dorbs, the shirt, and the socks, I think you're pretty much hitting that $23.99 right there. And then everything else is going to add a little bit as well. Again, not a bad box, and not bad especially for a fledgling company. I'd give it a B minus. It doesn't go into C territory because there's 3 out of the 7 items that I really am going to get a lot of use out of. But for advertising yourself as having no filler or really collectible items, this one fell kind of short for me. So we'll see. I might get Comic Pop Box again. I only got the 1 month. I didn't subscribe. So, we'll see what they come up with in future months, and, they might be back on the agenda. So, that's it for this box. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely leave us a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you thought about this box, whether it's different enough for you to subscribe to. As always, hit us up on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button as well. And we've got more coming up. We've got a lot of Funko Pop reviews. Today was a big Funko day with the release of the colored Deadpools, which I wasn't that thrilled with, but I'll have some commentary on that here coming up. And then we've got a lot of other things rolling up here this week and next, and all leading up to our big announcement, which is going to be in about 2 more weeks. So stay tuned for that. And until then, we will see you later. Bye-bye.